So I wore my glasses because my contacts were gonna like be dry on the plane, but I'm ready, guys. Let's see. And I actually have on a shawl. Let me see if you guys can see my outfit. I don't know. Sneakers, a shawl. Kept it super simple today. Comfortable. I don't know if my sneakers are gonna bother me because they are leather. Let's turn it around. So I have on sneakers, some khakis, in my bag with a bunch of crap in here. Like, I have everything in here. And my new suitcase, well, a few months old, just junk. This is old. Some wet ones in here, some mask, and just extra stuff. A book. I brought my newest book so I could start on this while I'm there. Well, on the plane. And then of course I got my infamous, let's show you guys, my infamous Think and Grow Rich book. You guys know about that. All right, guys, so I made it. I'm sitting down at my section. It wasn't bad. It took like maybe like 45 minutes to get through. Nothing too crazy. I have this is my phone right now. I need to figure out my camera lighting right now. Let's see. I got a snack. You guys know vegan life, but this is not really healthy, and I got some water. But I'm gonna sit here for maybe like 40 minutes and then probably grab something else to snack on. And then we're on our way to Amsterdam first and then to Portugal. So I should arrive at Portugal around 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. So, and it's the time difference. They are 5 hours ahead of us. It's good, but I know it's bad. So, once I land in Amsterdam, I'll vlog a little bit there.
Good morning, Amsterdam customer Zishan Yosef. Please check in gate number 1. Zishan Yosef, gate number F1.
And then when I get to Portugal, of course. I'm excited, so I'll catch you there. So I made it to Amsterdam. That was like a lot. That flight was long. I'm on my phone, guys, so just in case you guys see this. I think they said it was 7 hours, the flight. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't good. So now I'm waiting for my connecting flight to Lisbon, and then I'll show you guys everything once I get there. It is officially like 6:30 in the morning, possibly. And I think these guys are 5 hours ahead. So do the math. But I think I'm gonna enjoy myself. We had to go back through customs, which was a long line, but it went pretty fast. I think they did a good job with, the people who had earlier flights, letting them through first. So now I'm just waiting for my next flight, and this guy just missed his flight, so sad. But we shall see. I'll see you guys when I get to Portugal. Bye. Alright guys, so I am here. My hair is all over the place. I am going to try my hand at the metro like the girl did. When I find her video, I'm going to link it. But I'm waiting online to get a card. It's right outside of the airport. And I think I take it like 40 minutes, I think. I'm going to go. So I came here and I'm about to take another train. I'm transferring. I think I'm doing it right. But we will see. when I get over there. We on a train. We're gonna try this out. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but hey, why not? All right, so we going to the hotel room, guys. Room 23. Struggling, guys. All right, let's get the key out. So there is a piece that you put into here for the lights, but let me lock the door first. So you pretty much lock it on the inside once you're inside, and then you just place your key in here and all the lights come on. So let's just give you a quick little tour of the room. It's nothing spectacular. I didn't want to spend so much on the hotel. Let me not say that. I was trying to get something in an area where it was very like city-like. This was one that I actually liked. So hey guys, so it just has a shower, which is actually really nice. Look at the shower head, guys. That's gorgeous. Of course, they got the emergency thing, just in case something happens. A nice little stool in here. The toilet, of course. A mirror for the ladies. They do have, let's see, some lotion and stuff, but I typically do not use any of that stuff. I just feel like I'll break out in it, but this shower is like everything. I would like something like that in my house. And then we have some good old shampoo, and this is liquid soap. I guess that's, I don't know, to wash up, but I'm not gonna use that. All right, so let's get into the room. Now, the view of this room is just like a small little courtyard. The other view was of the front of the building, but as I was coming in, I didn't really think it was all that, so I'm actually glad that I didn't do it. So just a simple king bed, the regular television. I hope you guys can see. A little desk area with some stuff. They do have the menu for room service. And then a place to hang your stuff here. And it's the same on the other side. Simple. Oh, you know what I do need from them? An iron. I'm gonna ask them. Coffee and stuff is complimentary. Of course, the other stuff is not. So here is the so-called view, which is not really a view. I don't know if you guys can see that. Which I really don't care, to be quite honest. But you can open these windows. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is fancy. But I know me, it ain't happening. Maybe if it's like, maybe if it's cool outside. I mean, warm. So that's it, just a simple room. Bed looks comfortable, haven't sat on it. But I usually ask for extra like pillows and stuff when I do get in here, and like sheets and stuff. But I am gonna ask them about an iron, because I think you have to request that. Because I don't wanna be out here all wrinkled. Yeah, you have to request that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my do not disturb on. No commas. I think this is this one. This one here. And then we have, oh, this is cool for the breakfast and stuff. And if you needed laundry done, you put the laundry in there. So let's turn the camera around. Actually, I don't really need to turn it around. Guys, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna get something to eat because I am starving, like super hungry. And probably just, I know some things that I actually wanna do today, but to be quite honest, I don't even know if I am gonna be able to. I'm probably just gonna walk around here, the area, and figure out like what's over here. That walk just now, let me turn this camera around. That walk just now was crazy. So I took the metro, that was cool. It wasn't bad at all. So it looks like they have 4 different trains, like 4 different train lines. And coming from the airport, you are going to be on the red line. And basically you end up at a middle ground where the other trains actually meet. And then you can transfer over. So you get 1 ticket. I asked the guy, I was gonna show him where I was going, but he was like, he didn't need that. It's just, you get on here and then you start to transfer when you get to that main station. Wasn't bad, it was cheap. I think it was like $1.60 for a day pass. Kind of like New York, guys, but just way less trains. Guy playing music, walking up and down, that was pretty cool. And so that was a simple ride. Now when I got off the train, the metro, whatever they want to call it, I thought I was good. But here's why I think it was bad, because the cobblestone. Listen, that cobblestone is no freaking joke. Like, it's no freaking joke. It is everywhere. The hills are serious. So it's nothing wrong with taking the metro to your hotel. But baby, if you got, I want to say, a carry-on and like a tote, you might not even want to do it, because just, you may get lost, and then everything literally looks the same, and then the streets are just like, they're different of course, but I don't think that you would benefit. I was tired. It was cool though. It was cool to get on and just be on the subway with the locals, right? But I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm tired. You guys, okay, so we are 5 hours ahead of Atlanta time. So yeah, you can imagine. So right now it is, I don't even know what time is it right now. I don't even think it's 3 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. So she let me check in early, that was great. I don't think they're gonna charge me anything extra. So I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna figure out, there's some vegan spots that I would love to go to. So I'm gonna pop it in my Google Maps. To be quite honest, I'm not even gonna change my clothes. I don't know, because everything is like right here. I'm gonna come back and eat some stuff. Look at the list of things that I wanted to do. It's kind of windy today, so I may put on another sweater, because I have on just a shawl. You guys saw this. So the reason why I ended up here on Friday was because the time difference. So technically still the same day. Well, no, not really, but you guys know what I mean. But I will catch you guys when I go get something to eat, and then, you know, get this itinerary together. I have it together, but I want to make sure that I'm getting to see every single thing. It's breezy today, so I don't think it's gonna be as windy tomorrow. So I thought it was supposed to rain Saturday, but it looks like it's changed. So I may go to Sintra on Sunday instead of Saturday and just kind of switch that around. Today was supposed to be the stuff that's close, Rocio Square, Castle St. George, just like things that are in the area. So I may still do that because it's early. So I will catch y'all in a minute, guys. Bye. Hey, so I'm at the Time Out Market, guys. I'm waiting for my food. I got some sushi because I'm a vegan and everything has like meat. So, which I'm fine with. I'm actually gonna take it back to the hotel and charge my phone and do some of the other stuff on my list today. That's not like, that's in the area, and then tomorrow I'll get up and you know, go to Sintra. I think I'm gonna go to Sintra tomorrow. I think so, but I'll bring you guys along with me there too. But it was ultimately a good trip. See, I'm in the Time Out Market. I have my cell phone. I didn't even my camera's at the hotel. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I don't know. But I'm excited, guys. I made it. First solo trip as a black woman. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna say first solo. I'm gonna say first solo out of state. I mean, out of country. Yeah. And it's pretty cool. It's very mixed out here. From what I'm seeing, people were friendly so far. I didn't feel any like bad vibes or anything from anybody. Just staying alert. Order some food. And listen, everybody is freaking coughing out here. Like, I don't understand this. Like everybody. I don't have a mask on, which I should, but everybody is coughing. This is insane. And don't make fun of my earphones either, because I still have these. Yeah. But let me go grab my food and take it back. I wonder if this is it. Maybe. It kind of looks like it, but I'm not 100% sure. Look at my double chin. Let me come down here and see what it's looking like. Damn, everybody smokes. I need a hat or something. I don't think I could get lost because everything is like right in the same area. So I was right, keep going straight, but I made the left because this is bringing me back the same place. Child, these streets are so small. Child, these streets are so small. Look at this cobblestone. I should have went the other way, but let me show y'all this. Can y'all see this? Let me see. Child, it is cold. You know if the arch is this way? Is it that way? Oh, I don't know. Is it first? You think so?
I think it's the one that's like...
Is it that? I thought it was like a big, like a huge, I don't know, maybe that is it. And maybe every time I see it.
Picture maybe.
Did you?
Is that the one you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's just like that street and then it's right there.
So that's it?
I think so. If that's the one, I'm not sure.
Maybe that is, it looks different. Okay. Thank you. Sure. Watch out. Oh, I thought you was going in the street. All right. I think I got it. Child, it looked different. All right. So here it is. Walking back. All right, so I think I was next to it, but I think it looks different. Child, I'll be getting lost in my own damn backyard. But let's do this. Let me go back and maybe the view will be different. I need some tea. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna say it's like, it's nice out here. It's just kind of nippy today. It looks like, oh, maybe that is it. Let me show y'all. All right, so I have my tea because it's really cold and I can't deal with it. And of all things, Starbucks. Just regular chamomile tea. What's this store, Bershka? They look like they got like some cute stuff. That jacket is cute. They have a really like simple style out here from what I've seen. I'm telling you, I'm gonna bust my tail on this cobblestone. And then the stuff on the ground, the tracks for the train. I gotta find some food. I'm gonna head back But I am gonna grab something to eat. I don't know what, but it has to be something juicy, right? But this is behind me, how behind me look. I don't know, can you guys see that? I do have it on portrait, so probably not. Not portrait. Cinema, I think. So we're walking back now. Yeah, they doing construction. My hair has been flying all over the place today. All right, y'all, so it's day one, arrival day, which I'm gonna go across the street actually. And then in the morning, go to Belemtowers, take some flicks. What is that? I'm better off with my phone. I don't know, the lighting is better. Yeah, I'm coming out here to get some flicks tomorrow. Some flicks. And then, is that a restaurant over there? Let's go over here, guys, for a little bit. Oh, see behind me? I keep looking into the side. I apologize now. But let's go across the street. Hey guys, so I am about to take it down. I think it's like 10:30 now here. I'm so exhausted. So today I actually did end up doing a few things. I went to Time Out Market. I went to the Arch. I'll pop in the full name. And then I also went to Rocio Square. And I feel like it was one other thing that I did. I don't know. But I walked around a lot today. And took some, it's something else that I went to over here. I forgot the name of it. And now I'm stuffy, guys. I never get sick. I don't think this is a cold or anything. I had on a poncho with like a mock neck turtleneck. And like I felt the cold on my back. So I definitely feel like my freaking sinuses are jacked up now. So I'm going to I turned off all the air and stuff in here. And I'm going to do what my mom used to say, which is sweat it out. And that is it. But I'm taking it down for the night. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to switch my agenda around because it's supposed to rain. And guys, when I start to tell y'all about this cobblestone, it is no joke. These hills out here, and it's not everywhere because right where I'm at, there's no hills. But right around that little corner, ooh, they're steep, the cobblestone. Some of them are like flat, but just imagine trying to roll your suitcase over it. Just wasn't a good idea. And then some of them are like raised up. So I did take the metro to get to my hotel. And I thought that I was doing a really good job because it was 2 trains that I had to take. But when I got off and got in the vicinity of the hotel and I was on the right track, the street names are pretty much on, the name of the buildings are on the side of the building, or maybe that's the street, but it's so small you can't see it. So I did get lost, but I ended up calling an Uber. Okay, and to be honest, I think I walked around it in a circle because I just couldn't find it. I knew what it looked like, but I couldn't find it. Also, it's always a good idea to look at the Google, like the live map of an area. So the hotel's fine, right? It's not like extravagant or anything like that. But the building next to it, they're doing some work. So it looks a little like they breaking out windows and stuff. So they like fixing it up. It's probably they're renovating for like, I don't know, maybe apartments or something. But it's just kind of taken away from the area. But it's still a really, really nice place. So I did walk around a bunch of stuff tonight. That was so much fun. I'm probably going to go to Castel de George's Castle early tomorrow. And then go to belemtowers. Probably go have lunch at like a high rooftop or something. And then, what do I have on my list? Let me see, guys. Okay. Because I have to switch stuff around. If it rains tomorrow, I'm going to put off Sintra until the following day. And then Cascas is 30 minutes. The guy said it's not too cold to go, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be too cold to go. I may just go. I don't know. Depending on how I feel early in the morning. And then Alfama neighborhood, which is near. I found some vegan places, so I think it's a good place for people to come. I'll give you guys a full snafu of everything. I think it's a good place for people to come who have never gone on a solo trip by themselves, because you're going to be running into a lot of other tourists, so you won't feel uncomfortable. I did ask questions to certain people. I didn't care, like, if I looked like a tourist, because I'm always, like, on 100, not on 100, but, like, I'm always paying attention to my surroundings and stuff. Now, they said that they be pickpocketing around here, right? That's what they said. So listen, my purse was like in front of me. Like, if it could have been hanging on my neck, like, but in front of me. Don't bump me, don't come next to me, because they say that they're really good at it. And they know this is like a touristy area, But other than that, it was a good day. I'm gonna take it down, tired, relax, and then get on the board tomorrow. The ride on the plane was, so I did exchange some money, but the majority of places that I have gone to did use my debit card. Actually, I think I used a credit card. I think I used a credit card instead of my debit. I think I used my debit at one place and decided to use my credit card. Okay. I don't even know what made me do it, but I did. So that's simple. And Time Out Market was cool. That's another thing. I don't know if I went in the back way, because it was just giving me like industrial vibes. But when I got inside, I was like, oh, okay, it's a lot of vendors and, well, a lot of places to eat. What else? And then I was going to go to like a Mediterranean spot. I started to walk there and completely got lost and turned back around and ended up ordering some Thai food. So I'm going to take it down tonight. So this is day 1 in Lisbon, guys. Let me know what you want to hear about my trip, because after this vlog goes up, I'm probably going to start throwing in snippets of things that you should and shouldn't do when you get here, things to avoid and things like that, things to wear. So that'll be fun. But let me know what you guys think, and I will catch y'all in day 2. Good night, guys.